Yes, I got. Yeah, I got. You know the vibes. You rocking out with your showtime sizzle. I am the sauce. Man, we're gonna get started early so I can take my time. It is 5 a.m. This is somewhat of the morning rush, right? Well, listen, we're gonna get started early because what I want to do, I want to, you know, walk y'all through some things, right? And in order to do that, I feel like um, I need to be on early and address some things, right? Let's put this out there, right? And you see what I said? Team Crawford exposes Team Spence. I'm going to show you how they have done that, right? Not only have they exposed Team Spence, they have exposed a lot of these bias, narrative pushing YouTube channels, boxing insiders, whatever they classify themselves as. Um, and here's how they had done that, right? By Terrence Crawford, and shout out to Bernie the Boxer. I reposted his live that he did last night. Definitely check that out. Um, Now the fight is not official; it's not signed. But what is official is that Team Crawford has agreed to everything. So now, listen, you understand what I just said? I want y'all to soak that in, take that in, catch that source. Team Crawford has agreed to all of the terms, the demands, whatever you want to call it, the terms. So now, if the fight isn't made, right? If the fight's not made, because the fight's not made yet, we all know Team Spence never wanted to fight. You hear what I just said? If the fight is not made, we all know now that Team Spence, the people over there, whoever behind the scenes, never wanted this fight because Bernie the Boxer's live. This Mike Coppinger story that he broke, Team Crawford has agreed to all of the terms. So there should be no hiccups from here on out. Everything that Team Spence wanted, they're getting. So now it's all about making the fight, right? And like I just said, if the fight does not come to fruition, that narrative that Bud Crawford never wanted to fight and he's difficult and yada yada yada, because you've seen all the stuff that was uh, coming out, right? They have agreed to all the terms. So that narrative, the little whine and cry babies, the room raiders, all the bullshit that they've been pushing, the sewer water that they've been pushing, the thumbnails for months on months about Terrence Crawford not wanting to fight and Terrence Crawford being difficult has to get tossed out the window now because Team Crawford has agreed to all of the terms. So, like I said, if this fight does not come to fruition, Team Spence handlers, and the people behind the scenes with his career, they didn't want to fight. They probably want to keep it in house with Keith Thurman or go another route. If this fight does not matriculate now, and I need you guys to understand that and catch that sauce. Like I said, most of y'all, a lot of y'all are 85%. Y'all not gonna understand it, or it's gonna go over your head because you drunk the wrong Kool-Aid and you're caught up now. You're caught up and you're lost. But with this breaking yesterday, and then Bernie going on live last night, you're already starting to see the trickle down effect. I watched a video of a so-called insider. saying that he took a 35-65 split. You don't know that. You just watch Bernie say something similar to that and just ran with a narrative. All you know is this, that Bud Crawford and Spence have come to a term agreement. And Bernie confirmed that yesterday, stating that, Team Crawford basically said, you got it, buddy. Everything that you want, you got. Let's fight. Let's make the fight now. Let's make the fight. So, like I said, if this fight does not matriculate, that narrative no longer can sit right. That Bud Crawford didn't want to fight, that Bud Crawford is difficult, that Bud Crawford doesn't do interviews, that Bud Crawford doesn't do this. Because since the rumbles and the rumors started, Bud has been doing interviews. Bud has been at Tycoon Week. Bud has pictures with Jay-Z on the internet servicing. Bud has, been doing the do, man. And now with this last piece right here, with him accepting all of the terms and agreeing to all of the terms. So now if this fight does not happen, it's not on Team Crawford. That's why I titled this Team Crawford Exposes Team Spence. Because now the ball is over there. If this fight is not made, if this fight does not go down November 19th, they can no longer place the blame on Team Crawford, saying that Terrence is difficult, Terrence is this, Terrence is that. No, Terrence accepted all of their terms. He agreed to all of their terms. And I can't emphasize that enough. That's why I want to jump on early, bright and early. Like I said, this is the morning rush. It is 5:15, 5:13 a.m. on the East Coast here in New York. Great, long, strong hour. A lot of y'all gonna wake up and, like I said, your favorite YouTubers are going to start cooking and they're gonna try to finesse people's thoughts. They're gonna try to finesse people's minds and twist shit around because I already seen it going down. But pay attention. Pay attention. Terrence Crawford's team did what they were supposed to do. They agreed to all of the terms. So now, like I said, if this fight does not matriculate, Team Spence and them people over there never wanted to fight, man. It's plain as day now, man. And I think that was an excellent chess move by Team Crawford. Excellent chess move. Earl Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford have agreed to all material terms for a fight for undisputed welterweight champion targeted for November 19th in Las Vegas. Man, I see dudes are still upset. They go on to Twitter. They looking for Earl's reaction on Twitter. That's they new narrative because Earl didn't comment on Twitter. No, he might not comment on Twitter because he might not really want this fight. We're gonna see now. We're gonna see now. We're gonna see now. That's 8 weeks out. Let's put up a shut up time, man. But hopefully y'all are catching the sauce. Um, we can't use that narrative no more, buddies. But they still gonna try it. They still gonna try to flip it and finesse it. But right now, if the fight does not matriculate, we all know Terrence wasn't being difficult. We all know Terrence wasn't negotiating. We all know that Terrence is not doing media. All those narratives, throw them in the trash now. Throw them in the trash, man. And definitely check out that interview he did with Bill Bellamy. That's going viral right now. I've seen it around. But yeah, man. If this fight does not go down, you cannot put the blame on Team Crawford anymore, man. You can't. So when I see those narratives and I see those videos coming out and I see the angry, disgruntled black man, that's what we're calling you now, the angry, disgruntled black man, try to come with his bullshit, you're gonna get cooked, and you're gonna continue to get cooked now because the little channels are the insiders. The channels that don't do many views, don't have 100 people in their lives. No, these are the guys that are really connected. I've been with connected people, made people. Who you been with? Hoopta Mighty Gone, chain snatching. Yes, man. But hopefully y'all caught that source. Shout out to Team Crawford for the excellent chess move. You know, the excellent chess move. They agreed to all of the terms. So now the pressure is on Team Spence. Did you really want this fight? Or you just like some of the many narrative pushers that push narratives, a con artist, a fraud artist? Or do you really want to be undisputed? That's all I got for you on this. Zaga, Yaga. You know, the vibe's been rocking up your truly Showtime Sizzle. I am the source. I holla.
There's a philosophy that says 85% of the people on the planet are followers. 10% of the people on the planet are creators or leaders. And 5% of the people are observers. So when you got 85% of the people who are willing to follow, the 10% who are able to create something are going to capitalize off of that.